Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I have a pretty big heads up for you guys that you can play 3 pretty awesome PC games free this week. Elder Scrolls Online will be available from March 28th until April 3rd, and then Killing Floor 2 and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam are available free to play right now until Monday, April 1st. All 3 of those games are really great, and then I also have an update for you guys on the free copy of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. A lot of you guys were having issues getting a free copy of that yesterday through the Bethesda store. Looks like that was an error on Bethesda's end. However, they are extending the free offering until Sunday, March 31st, so you'll be able to get the game free until then. And then I also have an update for you guys on Generation Zero and Outward. Both of those games were released today. Unfortunately, they are not being received all too well. In the case of Generation Zero especially, the Steam reviews are coming in and they're not looking all too hot. However, it looks like it's more of an issue on the technical side of things. Avalanche actually already put out a hotfix, so that's good, but these are 2 games you probably want to keep on your wish list for a little bit, especially because Outward was released at a little bit of a hefty price, but we'll cover that. And then I also want to give you guys a heads up on a brand new Humble Bundle, the Hot Date Bundle. Not going to be for everyone, but value-wise, considering the top tier has a pretty remarkable visual novel and it's the cheapest it's ever been, you get that and a bunch of other stuff for 15 bucks. That is a pretty good buy, so more on that at the end of this video. First, again, all of the free stuff. Tripwire is having a really great free offering. Killing Floor 2 and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam are free to play until Monday, April 1st until 10 a.m. Pacific time. This is to celebrate both games having a major update. Killing Floor 2 got the Cyber Revolt update. That includes 2 new weapons, a new map, achievements, cosmetics, and more. And then Rising Storm 2 Vietnam also had the spring map update, and that's available right now. On top of that, if you guys play the game and you enjoy them, Killing Floor 2 is seeing a sizable discount. It's 67% off for $9.89, and then Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is 67% off for $8.24. Rising Storm 2 is a game I always go to bat for, and Killing Floor 2, if you're looking for a quality cooperative game experience, that is a great one. Not a game that's really accentuated if you're playing it solo. You're not getting the best experience out of it that way. However, considering it's free right now, convince all of your friends to at least try it out, jump in together, and you will have a great time with that. It's just 6-player co-op zombie hell, and it's a lot of fun when you're playing it with your boys and your friends. So I would give that a recommendation, and very cheap for both of those games as well. $8.24 for Rising Storm 2 is quite good, and then $9.89 for Killing Floor 2. Wish that was a little bit cheaper at this point, but still not bad at all. Killing Floor also has a complete pack. It's absurdly priced. It's $72, but it does come with a lot of content. And then there's a Rising Storm franchise bundle. That's $9.69, and then the entire Tripwire complete bundle is $111, so just wanted to note those as well. On the other side of things, for those of you looking to get into a new MMO, the Elder Scrolls Online will be free from March 28th until April 3rd to play, and this is a great time to try it out because Elder Scrolls Online will be getting its next expansion relatively soon with Elsefire. That is shaping up to be really good, and you can begin your journey to the Khajiit homeland with the ESO Elsefire Prologue. That's available today to all ESO players, so play that free from March 28th to April 3rd. Also, a lot of you guys were bugging out about Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, and rightfully so. There was a free offering from Bethesda. It was supposed to be free only yesterday, but Bethesda's train wreck of a service unfortunately wasn't working all too well, so now they have extended that free offering until Sunday, March 31st. So try it again, and if you can't get it to work, try it over and over again. Somebody in the last video detailed the exact way on how to redeem the code, but it looks like the redemption code wasn't working all too well, but I think it's good now. So try it again, tell all your friends, and they can get it by Sunday, March 31st. Alright, so with all that out of the way, Generation Zero and Outward have been released. Those were 2 PC games that I had a lot of interest in, especially Generation Zero. Unfortunately, both games right now are getting relatively mixed receptions. Generation Zero has 509 Steam reviews posted, 44% positive, and the issue with this game is it's coming from Avalanche Studios, and I believe this is their very first self-published title, so you don't want to deliver your first self-published title like this. Looks like it has some issues on PC. They had to roll out a PC hotfix. They put out a post a little bit earlier saying, we're rolling out a hotfix for the crash on startup issues that some of you have been experiencing when playing on PC. Going forward, booting up should now be a walk in the park. That being said, keep your feedback and bug reports coming as it helps us immensely and will also ensure that y'all can focus on the fun stuff like blowing up stuff and kicking machine butt. Looks like there are some other technical issues with this hotfix being introduced that some people can't get their mouse working either. A little bit of a train wreck right now, and looks like fundamentally and gameplay-wise, it is a little bit barren, so I would say add this one to your wish list, see how it evolves, and maybe pick it up down the line on a sale. Really unfortunate because I had a lot of interest in this game, and I thought because they priced the game at $35, it wouldn't be an excuse for them to offer a barren product. Rather, it was just them offering gamers an easy way to get their foot in the door of their first self-published title. I still have interest in this game. It's going to stay on my wish list, but definitely I'm not going to be picking up for $35, especially with all the issues going around right now. Outward, on the other hand, released at $40. This is another game that had piqued my interest and a lot of other gamers' interest. It's got 148 Steam reviews, a little bit more positive at 65% positive, and there's actually quite a few positive reviews posted. I think the main issue that a lot of people are having are with the fundamental gameplay aspects. Realism was a big element touted in this game, and it seems like that is off-putting to some people. I will note that one Steam review posted this and went through a bunch of cons saying that the world is really empty, all you see are enemies in the landscape, meaning a lot of running. Graphics and animations look like a game from 2009. Yes, visually this game isn't anything to write home about, but we kind of knew that going in. They also say combat is pretty rough and overall very clunky. Voice acting is really bad, so much inventory management, somewhat of a running sim. Performance versus visuals does not match for 2019 when you join another player, only their story progresses. He also ended the review saying $40 is too much for what the game currently is. There are some positive reviews, but I wouldn't take into the reviews too much right now because this is an open world RPG and not a lot of time has been invested, just based on the fact that the game did just come out, but want to add to your wish list and wait to see how this one develops as well. We didn't know the price of this going into the release, and $40 might be a little bit too hefty. I could see this since it is a Deep Silver title. Those games generally go on sale pretty quickly. And it doesn't look like commercially this game is doing all too well, so I could see it being, 50% off by the summertime, maybe 75% off by the fall. Could see this game in a humble monthly down the line, so it probably would pay dividends for you to wait a little bit. But definitely with both Generation 0 and Outward, not games to buy at full price, but keep them on your wish list, see how they develop, and go from there. Lastly, I do want to give you guys a heads up on the Humble Hot Date bundle. Now, this bundle is not going to be for everyone. The Steamy bundle is filled with visual novels, dating sims, and suggestive party games. Date a grasshopper, romance a talking cat on an island, find a date for the high school reunion, and more. Now, the thing is, I'm not familiar with a lot of these games. However, the pay $15 or more tier does have Clannad, and that is one of the best received visual novels ever. It has an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam with 1,690 reviews recently. I watched the Clannad anime, and I believe it was Clannad After Stories or whatever it was. It was pretty emotional, and After Stories was pretty insane, and that's widely recognized as one of the best anime ever. The base visual novel, I do own it. However, I haven't invested a lot of time into it, but I believe this is the cheapest this has ever been outside of this $15 price point. I believe before it's available for like $20, but if you pay $15, you get every other tier. The pay $1 or more tier has Creature Romances Konokoro, Highway Blossoms, which I've heard incredible things about. That is another game with an overwhelmingly positive reception, 96% positive, and then Just Desserts as well. Pay the average of $9.34, and the pay the average is so high because everybody's just going to the beat the average tier. That'll get you Lady Killer in a Bind, Perfect Date visual novel, and dating simulator Genital Jousting, which that's a pretty zany game just by the name of Genital Jousting. I think you guys can come to that conclusion. And then there is also a $10 tier, which will get you Jisen Jozo no Mao the Devil on G-String Voiced Edition, and then Sunrider Collection. All of that comes with the $15 tier with Clannad, and Clannad is easily worth $15 by all accounts, and that's the cheapest that's been. Again, these games aren't going to be for everyone. That's why I saved this until the end, but those of you that are into these styles of games, or you just want to check out Clannad and you're into visual novels, might be a good buy. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. I gotta feed my dog, so getting a little bit of a back end definitely doesn't hurt me, but in terms of a value standpoint, this is definitely a pretty good buy. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, Killing Floor 2, Rising Storm 2, Vietnam, free to play right now until Monday, April 1st. The Elder Scrolls Online will be free from March 28th to April 3rd, so you can try that out ahead of the release of Elsefire. Morrowind is gonna be free until March 31st. Some of you guys had problems getting that, but try again and it should be better. As far as Generation 0 and Outward go, probably games to add to your wish list for now. Maybe pick them up on the sale down the line, see how they evolve. But as far as picking them up for $35 and $40 respectively, probably wouldn't do that. And I will leave a link for the Humble Hot Day bundle in the description box down below. Value-wise, it is quite good. That's gonna conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Somewhere more hostile, more magical, more intense than our real lives is a powerful escape. While visiting such a world, we want to believe.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.